In this video, we're going to identify key points and axis of ellipses from an equation. It says, given the ellipse x squared over 16 plus y squared over 144 equal 1, what are the coordinates for the two foci? Well, I want to notice that this is actually written as x squared over b squared plus y squared over a squared is equal to 1. And this is actually the opposite of the previous video because we always want A to be greater than B. Now what does this tell us? This tells us that this is a vertical ellipse which would look like this. So I have a major axis that runs vertically, and then I have a minor axis which is running horizontally. So when they ask us for the foci, all that does is that changes where the foci are located. So the foci are always located on this major axis. And so in the previous video for a horizontal ellipse, we said that, so I'm just going to write for a horizontal ellipse, we had the foci being c comma 0 and negative c comma 0. But for a vertical ellipse, it's actually opposite of that. That'd be 0 comma c and then 0 comma negative c. But we find the c value the same way. We're going to say that c squared is equal to a squared minus b squared. And in my problem, I have b squared, because b squared lines up with a 16. I have b squared is equal to 16. And a squared is equal to 144. So then I can use this in the formula and say c squared is equal to, substitute a squared with 144 minus b squared, which is 16. So if I take the square root of each side, I get the square root of, when I subtract 16 from 144, I get square root of 128. Now I can write the square root of 128 as the square root of 64 times the square root of 2. Well, the square root of 64 is 8, so I can write that as 8 root 2. So just a little simplification for a root of 128. So now I use that with my formula for my coordinates for the foci. So I can say the foci are 0, comma 8 root 2 and 0, comma negative 8 root 2. And that's how you find the foci.